The numbers they gave out this week are just the preliminary numbers. We have to wait a little while to get some real depth on it. But what we do know is that Arizona grew by about 12%, or about 760,000 people since the last census 10 years ago.
Many people who have been watching and waiting for this to happen expected that Arizona would have shown tremendous gains. For example, employment is up, wage growth has increased voter registration over the last 10 years, but it wasn't quite what was expected to be revealed in the census.
Overall, the census numbers were lower nationwide than a lot of people expected. The census growth for the entire country was about 7.4%. The only time it's been lower than that was the 1940 census when it was 7.3%. A couple of things played into this. The obvious one was the COVID pandemic. The census couldn't get out the way it normally does to community events to get people signed in, to go door to door the same way. So there was definitely a loss there.
Arizona did not gain that 10th congressional seat as many had expected. What does that mean as we move into another election year, of course, but also redistricting will take place either way?
The redistricting commission still has work to do because the 9 districts that Arizona will keep still have to be redrawn based on population. This year, according to the census, each seat in the US House, the 435, will represent about 760,000 people. So those districts have to be redrawn. How much they'll be redrawn, that we don't know. And part of that we have to wait because the census has not released anything other than the statewide numbers and won't for a few more months. And that will be something that's interesting to see. And it plays in more than just politics of seats in Congress because there are a lot of formulas the federal government uses for funding and the state uses for funding that are based on population.
And let's talk about that. Fewer federal dollars translates into fewer services here in the state of Arizona.
Potentially, yes. And that is why the states always push for participation in the census. It's not just about seats in Congress, it's really about federal dollars at the end of the day. And budgets are always limited. Everybody always wants a piece of the budget. Arizona has about $1 billion in the rainy day fund, but you don't want to ever take that to zero in case there's a rainy day.
All right, Christopher Conover, political reporter at Arizona Public Media. Thank you.